Hey everybody, welcome to Summer WOD. We are in day number 34. We have our HIIT session today, high intensity interval training. We're just going to do good old school Tabatas, so 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds through. I'm going to be using a box for box jumps and box runners, and I'm going to be using a ball for high knee taps and lateral jumps. If you don't have either of those, grab something that will work. You can use a yoga block. You could use even a dumbbell. Just please be careful that you're not going to sprain your ankle or something. You do whatever you feel comfortable with, what your body's prepared for. And we're going to take a second to just get a nice little warm-up gear up. Taking time to make sure that we're staying mobile and flexible as we continue with our progressions and overloads, continuing to enhance and push our bodies into better health. So try to remember that in our pushing and in our advancing and in our progressing, we want to stay healthy. We want to give back to the body. We must allow it to recover. Come up to your hands and knees and then just go ahead and continue to pull the chest forward through the elbows, slide all the way back. Engage deep into your core and abdomen, tighten under the rib cage. Feel your pelvic floor engage. We're just going to keep shifting forward and back here. Take whatever little twists or turns or shifts or tilts you might want to. One more here. Movement through the scapula, the shoulder blades, shoulder heads. Push your hips up and back now. Downward facing dog. Taking the time to get that stretch and pedal through the calves and the hamstrings. Down dog is such an amazing pose. You have your overhead extension on your shoulders, getting those shoulders into a nice, perfect, lovely range of motion. You have just a nice inversion as well. We don't normally get our hips above our head below the hips. Get a nice stretch on the hamstrings and a good stretch through the calves. Drop both heels to the ground. Push into your thumb and first finger. Slide your shoulder blades in. Tuck your chin. Nodding your head up and down and then left and right. Let your hips rotate out to the right and then to the left. Just getting a little extra stretch through the side body. All right, drop back down onto your knees and keep your toes curled under. If you have super flexible kind of barefooty shoes like I do, or if you're barefoot, you'll feel a nice stretch to the bottom of the feet. You're going to want that before we get into all of our jumps. And then go ahead and come back to your hands and knees and roll your ankles around one direction and then the other. All right, go ahead and push up and back, widen out your feet, sit back on your heels. You can wobble and rotate and shift left and right if that feels good for you. Again, just getting good angles, different angles, stretched angles in your hips, knees, and ankles and feet. All right. Go ahead and come up to standing. We'll do a couple just body weight calf raises. Get your heels up. Good angles through the toes. Belly nice and strong and engaged. Good, good. And then go ahead and point your toes in. We'll do a few here. This is just angles on your ankles. Point your toes out. Heels are in. And then back straight ahead and just rock back onto your heels. And then forward onto your toes, back onto your heels, forward onto your toes, back. A little balance fun here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to do our ball runners here. So get your ball on the ground. You're going to be tapping hopefully on top of the ball. So because we have this ball here, or if you have something in front of you, just it gives you kind of a target of where to tap. It's a little bit different of a push, a different pull different type of work than just your regular high knees. But if you want to go regular high knees, you're more than welcome. All right, ready, set, and go. Kind of a warm-up round. You could use the soccer ball, basketball, whatever kind of lift you would like. Keeping that belly strong. Time. If you push the ball around, you got to chase it down too. All right, nice little start. Feel it coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Time. 2 down, 6 to go. 3, 2, go. Time. 3, 2, and go. Time. Halfway. And go. Pull the belly in. Make sure you're keeping strong in the core. Support. Time. Your bounce. Ready, set, go. Feel the work on the glutes. Supporting that leg. And then hopping up and down. Time. And go. Trying to drive the heart rate during these 20. Pushing for our 10-second break. Make sure you need it. Time. And go. Last set. Stay in it. Come on. Time. Woo! All right. Move that guy out of the way. Head up to your downward facing dog. We're going to enjoy that little calf stretch again. Foot. Give our heart rate a little more time to settle. Don't forget to grab tight through the core. Go ahead and shift forward. Hold your plank position for a minute. Not really a full minute, just a few seconds. Flexion, feel flexion. Push your hips up and back. Walk your hands back to your feet. All right. So we're going to do lateral jumps I'm going to jump over my ball. You can jump over your block. You can jump, just ski hop side to side if you would like. You kind of find what works for you and where you're at. So it's just going to give us a little more target, higher target to get up and over. Whew, okay, here we go. Same thing, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and we're on. Take your time at first. Remember, it's about getting the work done while staying safe. Time. All right, so hopefully I get a little more speed here, but it's awkward. That's what I'm going for. Something new, challenging, and go. Time. Whew. Three, two, and go. Three, two, one. I think I'm getting slower, but my heart's up. Getting that challenge. And go. Time. Halfway, I think. And go. Ooh. Trying to go over instead of behind. Time. Ready? And go. Time. All right, it's working. And go. Lots of help from the core. Time. One left. 3, 2, and go. Yeah. Time. Woo. Nice job. All right. Same thing. Head back to your downward facing dog. Slide those hips up. Drive the heels down. I did a very long summit hike last week. 6,000 feet of elevation. And it was basically just uphill steps. I do really well with uphill. I realized how tight my ankles are, especially my left ankle. Come forward and hold that plank with me. So something to notice and focus on. That sort of thing can creep up the chain. We don't want that. So you may be working on some ankle mobility with me. All right. Keep tucking, tightening. Now push your hips up and back. Walk your hands back to your feet. Open your feet out. Come into a low squat. Keeping your heels on the ground. It's good for that ankle, knee, hip, and back mobility. All right. Grab your box if you have it. If you don't have it, you can do regular jump squats. All right. So for now, I'm going to go with my 20-inch. All right. Here we go. Same thing. Obviously, the higher you go, the less speed you'll have. So if you're doing just a jump squat, or if you're on a lower box, please get a lot more reps. Ready and go. Remember, our purpose is to get that heart rate up. Core solid. Time. Grab whatever you want. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set 2. Feel free to jump off if you'd like. Time. So good, so good. 3, 2, and 1. Time. 3, 2, go. Keep your core. Flexion on the muscles is supporting your impact. Time. And go. Ready? And go. Time. Two sets left. Go. Time. Woo! I've lost one off my repetitions. And go. Last one. 2 and 1. Woo! All right. Take a break. Woo! Was actually my knee there. Just popped. Feels fine. Feels like it was something that actually needed to happen. I'm going to check in. Slide forward. Slide back. Slide forward. Slide back. Slide forward. And slide back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. One more. All right. Come into your low squat. Sit back on those heels. Take a second. All right, we're going to do runners. I think that was just caught my knee actually back into place. Pop. But as I've been telling you, I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I definitely feel something. So I'm going to keep it chill. I'm not going to run. Okay, so runners, put one foot up on the box and you run back and forth. Okay, just mentally, it's not going to be a good idea for me. So I'm going to go here. Step, step, and then I'll do the other side back and forth. So join me with that or do your full runner. All right, ready, set, and go. This is a place we're at. Also, yeah, I'm going to slow way down. I flew in last night from Jamaica, actually. So, low sleep time and sitting all day can affect things. All right, ready and go. Balancing, just helping my brain settle. Still locked through the core. Time. So again, keep your run if that's where you're at. Hopefully you're feeling good, lots of energy. And go. Focusing on line up, core. Time. Other side. Take your break. Hopefully you need it. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Squared off hips. Knees and toes line up. Driving evenly through the foot. Trying to find that full foot. 4 down, 4 to go. Full foot you're driving through. Go. Time. Where's that heart rate? Check in. Feel it, find it. Go. Three, two, one. One more per side. And go. Watching my pelvis. I think I was getting a little off there. Time. In control of that chug-a-lug. And go. Time. Whew. All right. Done with your box. And we're going to grab that ball again if you would like. So we're going to do basically a squat thrust with the ball. So really strong core. You'll want a dime in your hands. Top of the ball, a volleyball works. The ground works. You don't have to use a ball. Plant here. Jump back. Jump in. Press up. If you don't like that, in fact, yeah, I feel good as long as I stay slow. But you can go here, and that may be where I end up. We'll see. Ready, set, and go. Squat. Lots of core to lift. Time. Not very many. A little slower than our regular jump squat thrust. But changing things up. Ready? Go. Time. There's 2. 3, 2, and go. Time. Focus the core. Focus lineup. Go. Key is to plant your chest right on top of the ball. Otherwise, you'll wipe out. Time. 4 down, 4 to go. 3, 2, go. Feel like I'm offering Simba up on the Lion King. Time. Core focus. Pelvic tucked. Pelvis tucked. Go. 2 left. 3, 2, go. Long neutral spine. Time. Last one. Ready, set, go. We're going to push through our 10 seconds. At least I am. Then we're going to see what we get for our max heart rate here. Keep pushing. Time. Okay. Find heart rate. Start. Okay, stop. Multiply that times 2. And that, my friends, is what your max heart rate is for today. All right. Sink to the ground with me. I'm just doing a little check here. Plant your hands behind your knees. Let your knees come forward. Lift up off your heels. Pinch your hands. It's a good little extra stretch for that knee, the back of the knee. Okay. Bring your hands out, lower down. Cross your ankle over your knee. Flex both feet, pull into your chest. Push your elbow out and away. Or push your knee out and away with your elbow. Spread across your pelvis, open through the chest. Feel your upper back spread. That was good. That was really good. I had a little moment of like, oh, I'm not sure that I feel like a HIIT session. Switch to the other side, and that's when you remember it doesn't matter necessarily always what your intensity or your push is, but you made it. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, drop your left foot. Lift your right leg. We're in a hamstring stretch. Rotate your hip out. So the toe's going to point out towards your shoulder, your right shoulder from your hip. Then rotate in. Trying to rotate from our hip joint. Then back to the middle. Then brace through your knee. Ankle to the left, to the right. See, I have very tight ankles. All right, and then just focus on that hamstring. Let your knee bend into the chest, into the armpit, and then push back up and hold. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend your left leg long. Open your right leg over across your chest. Try to keep it straight. Support it with your left arm. And then we'll switch. Left leg comes up. Turn. Oh, turn from your hip. And then internal rotation from your hip joint. Back to the middle. Hold your knee straight and rotate your ankle. So now your hip cannot help. My mouth is moving to try to help. Ay, ay, ay. All right, and then focus on your hamstring. Bring your knee back toward your armpit. Drive it up. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your right leg out straight, open, or cross. Straight left leg over to the other side. Counterbalance with that left arm. You can hold it on the ground, grab something, but you want to try to keep your shoulder girdle flat on the mat. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come up to seated. Soles of the feet together. Wrap your hands around your toes. Open your knees out wide. Elbows into the inner thigh. Pull your chest over the toes. And then we're going to flip it around. Straighten first. All right, let's get our hip flexors. And then we're going to call it a day. Quads, hip flexors here. Sometimes you just got to stop and do what feels good. All right. One leg forward, one leg back. Tuck your hips, slide forward. And then switch to the other side. Right knee on the ground, left leg forward, slide in. All right, well, thank you for finishing with me, seeing how I myself have to maneuver through certain funky things. You can always make adjustments. There's always things you can do around where the problem is, and things will come up. Not the first time for me. It's all just how we manage it from here. All right, I will see you again tomorrow. We're supposed to work on legs, so we'll see how it goes. Have a great rest of your day.